be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
9 yards from the end zone for second down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Colts cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He'll start at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Thomas. Stop.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
11. Stop.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bengals 13, Colts 12.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Here we go. Stop.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's complete to all the tight end.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but He does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Colts are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
On the give, this is Taylor. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Makes the score Colts 19, Bengals 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
On one, ready? 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
On the give, it's Mitchell. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Stop.
Burrow. He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go. Stop.
Trying the left side, here's Mitchell. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
On one, ready?
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Eleven MT. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he'll get about 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll get that to his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Here we go.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. This one intercepted. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll come up to third and 3. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Running is Mitchell. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I'd imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. To throw is Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow now. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll run here with Hill. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go. Go.
They go right back to Taylor. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
Bengals 13.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Indy. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bengals 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down
Here we go.
and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one deep downfield for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second down, Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Going up top. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. To the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is up and through. And the Colts are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. This one complete to Palmer. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That one underneath to Mitchell. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
11 mighty. Dot.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll air one out for Palmer. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit, but it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Bengals have got it.
On one, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 11. Dot.
Now, Burrow. He's going to try it here again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Gun. Dot.
On 2nd down, Burrow again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
Here we go.
he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. To the left side, caught by Chase. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Dot.
Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. So this one, a win for... And that's now 4 victories in a row. As well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Cincinnati.